welcome to a new series that I'm trying, the first installment here of quick tips. Little tips that I find when I'm practicing that help my game that I want to share with you guys to help yours as well. And the first one, we're talking about throwing putters and being able to hit gaps like you can see here with a putter. So looking here, I've got a little gap between the pole for the volleyball court and the bushes to the right. I want to hit that gap. We're probably only about 200 feet from the basket, so it's not really a full-powered shot. It's throwing a nice, soft shot and making sure you hit the gap still. And my big advice for this is focus on your elbow. Mentally think about where your elbow is moving instead of your wrist. I find that a lot of people, when they are trying to throw putters and off-tempo shots, they focus on their wrist and getting snap out of their wrist. And that's fine, you do need to get spin in order for a disc to work. But when you focus on your wrist, you're not focusing on a lot of the mechanics that help you be accurate. You're focusing on the mechanics that let the disc come out clean, but not where it goes. So I want you to focus on driving your elbow towards your target. So when you step towards, or when you're set up, ready to throw here, I want you to focus on pulling your elbow through the power pocket towards your target. So if I'm aiming over there, I'm pulling my elbows straight there. I'm not focusing on my wrist. I'm gonna kind of just mostly let my wrist hang limp. Pull through with kind of a limp wrist. I'm not really gripping the disc hard. I'm not like grabbing it really tough. I'm grabbing it pretty loosely and just letting kind of the elbow and the momentum carry the disc through the shot. And so if I'm looking this way here, you'll see when I'm doing the same thing. I start with my pullback. We want to have our pullback, and then I'm going to drive my elbow towards the gap that I hit and just let my arm follow through. So I'll first give an example of what I see a lot of people doing that's not very good for hitting gaps. So here's the example. See, when you're focusing on your wrist, you're just letting the disc come out, and you have to time it perfectly to hit a gap. But as you focus on the elbow, like I'll show you now, it's a lot easier to hit the gap. So that one I let on a little bit too much hyzer, but you see I hit the gap by focusing on the elbow. That one I turned just a touch, but I still hit the gap. I hit the main part of the gap still. Alrighty, so if you follow those simple steps, I think you're definitely going to be able to hit a lot more gaps than you used to. Remember, focus on your elbow, don't focus on your wrist, and drive it towards the gap. That'll really help you to hit those lines a little bit nicer. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you to my sponsor, Plastic Addicts. Please check them out for all your disc golf needs. Remember to stay safe, and if you can, throw some discs. Bye everybody.